What?
You start or I start?
No, start.
Hi guys.
Yes. Hello.
Just hello. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, and if you are joining this channel for the first time, I want to say welcome to you. We want to say welcome to you. Yeah, because I'm not the only one that Okay, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for stopping by. Yeah. Yes, as a returning subscriber. Yes. Thank you very much for stopping by. And we recently observed that a lot of you are watching our videos but are not subscribed. So I think now is the time to do so. Please, we beg you. Please, we beg you. So that we can grow, so that this channel can grow. Please subscribe to our channel. Please hit the notification bell also, so that you get notification when we post a new video. Today's video is gonna be interesting. Yes, because it's something that I think many of you will want to know about, especially those that are looking to have relationship like we do.
The same experience.
Yes, with the same experience. It's about getting married to a Polish lady and what it entails. So let's kick it. All right. So it was in May.
Maybe I can start explaining because my memory is a little bit like so you can cut, right?
No problem.
Okay, so maybe I will start because my memory is slightly better. So
Yeah, memory. That's what.
okay. So it was May 2023. May 2023. Yes.
When did you get married?
In 2023.
Oh, that's true.
It was the same year.
Oh, that's true.
Exactly. That's why I'm explaining. Okay? So we've been already together like what? Like 6 months? Something like this. Yeah. And we were not even engaged. But I remember that I was at work and somehow it just crossed my mind to check what kind of documents we need to get married, like what do I need as a Polish citizen and what Jerry needs as a Nigerian citizen living in Poland, right? So I started to researching, yes, in internet, and I found out that the process is going to take long. When I saw all these things that we need to do, the things that need to be done before we are eventually getting married in the church, made me feel like if we get married, that would be actually a miracle.
Right.
Honestly.
It felt like it was not going to be possible.
Yes. It honestly, in my head by that time, it was like when we eventually stay by the altar, hey, that would be like a miracle. Honestly.
So tell us what happened. Tell us the documents.
First of all, I think what was the most difficult part was to get documents from Nigeria. Mm-hmm. Actually, by that time, Jerry did not have a blue card. So what was...
And for those that actually did not know blue card, let me put it in perspective for them.
Mm-hmm.
So in Poland, if you are living here in Poland as a foreigner, whether you come for work or you come as a student, you need what you call temporary residence card. Maybe that would be another video that we talk about temporary residence card and how to get it and all the whole process. But you need a temporary residence card because the visa that will be given to you, especially if you're coming as a student to Poland, is a visa just for 1 year. So you need, after that 1 year, to be legally resident in Poland, you need this temporary residence card. So there are various ways you can get it. As a student, you get a temporary residence card, which is valid for most of the time 2 years, maximum of 3 years. And as a worker, like if you're working here, then you need either a temporary residence card if you are still also a student, because you, as a student, you're allowed to work. Either a temporary residence card or a blue card. A blue card is this card that you can use to work in the European countries, which means that even if you leave Poland to another country, you will not need a permit. You will just be allowed to work. So, yeah.
So my point was that we knew that Jerry cannot travel to Nigeria to get some certain documents because she's not allowed to just leave this country.
Yeah, if I traveled, then there was no way I could get back.
To Poland. Yes. So this one was just out
Impossible.
of this one was just out of the options. So I think the most difficult document to get was the certificate of bachelorhood.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, how we started. First, I went by myself to registry.
Yeah.
To registry in our city, to marriage registry, and I asked for the documents that we need to have to get married. Yes. And the lady even showed me from the file the documents of one of the Polish Nigerian couple.
Yeah.
Because they already had a case like this.
Yeah.
So which was good. So she showed me some documents, and the main document was the document that you need to get from the embassy in Warsaw, from the Nigerian embassy in Warsaw. And this document will permit you to go to registry and just make the process, yes, of getting an appointment for your wedding and all this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But she told me that I can get this document straight from embassy. That this document, it was called certificate of bachelorhood. Yes. So I tried to reach a Nigerian embassy in Warsaw, and I found out that in the past, they were giving this document to people,
right,
but they stopped doing that.
Right.
They stopped giving this certificate of bachelorhood. They only give this final, like a permission to get married legally.
Yes.
Yes. But to get this document that permits us to get married legally in Poland, we need to have this certificate of bachelorhood. And they don't do it anymore. So we ask ourselves, what are we doing now?
Right.
Because
we break up?
Yes. Because we need this document to get married.
Right.
Yes. So I remember me researching many websites, like where is it possible, if it's still possible, like to, yes, if it's still possible to reach somebody, maybe in Poland, maybe other registry or somebody, to get this document. But we found out that it was not possible. And we were also scared that even if there would be a third person trying to get this document for us, it's possible that you need to be there in person. Yes. Okay.
Plus the fact that we don't even live in Warsaw.
The fact that, yes.
And our city is like 4 hours by train away from Warsaw.
Yes.
So.
Yes, but I'm talking about this certificate of bachelorhood.
Okay.
So we found out eventually that we need to get this document from Nigeria.
Yes.
But you cannot travel.
That's right.
So that's
another disaster.
That's the first disaster that met us on this way. That we need a document and we need it from Nigeria, but you cannot travel to Nigeria and there is no blue card. We don't know where your blue card will be ready. So we don't know when we are actually be able to get married. Of course, we started to pray about it, right?
Yes.
We started to pray about it, and we found out that there is actually a possibility, and somebody in Nigeria can try to get it on your behalf.
Right.
Which was your brother? Yes.
My brother did that.
So, yes, eventually it was Jerry's brother that got this document. one step ticked. But then this document needs to be legalized. Do you remember?
True. As every official document
As every-
to the Polish
yes.
government, yes, has to be legalized.
Legalized by a Ministry of Foreign Affairs
That's right.
in the capital city, which is Abuja.
Right.
What? Far away from Lagos. So then what? You asked your brother to send it.
Send it to
You
a friend.
found a friend.
I have a friend, not found.
Ah, yes.
I have a friend in Abuja, yes.
Yes. Which, and I remember that you were saying that the friend was actually going to leave Abuja, right?
Yes.
Travel from Abuja. So it's like, okay. So your brother sent it to him.
He did the legalization
He
and
did
sent
that.
it back. He sent it straight from Abuja to Poland.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes. So he did this legalization. He sent it to Poland, and the letter got to us.
Right.
Brilliant. So one step, practically the most important step, was ticked.
Yes.
That we had this bachelorhood certificate. Yes. The next step was definitely to translate it. You remember? So we needed to
Swan translator.
we needed to look for a Swan translator.
Okay.
Yes. And what was the next step? The next step, obviously,
There was birth certificate that we also needed to do.
but this one later, because this one we found out in embassy. Do you remember? First, we had your birth certificate that you got from Nigeria when you came to Poland. Yes, just your normal birth certificate. Yes, from your country. So they wanted from us some other documents. Obviously, some easy documents like passport of your spouse. Obviously, me, I needed to also get yes, it practically is also the same, right?
Yeah.
But confirms that I'm single.
You were not married before.
Yes, but this one I knew that it was easy, and sort of I will say that later how quick I got it. But yeah, so we had practically all the documents, but from Nigerian embassy in Warsaw, I found out that to get this permission, certificate to get married legally, you need to show your blue card. Do you remember? There were points.
Yes.
And what they wanted from a Nigerian citizen was a blue card.
To show that you are legally resident.
That you got, yes. There was like a certificate of bachelorhood, your national passport, your photo, blah blah blah, and then your blue card. And we didn't have blue card. So that was like another problem. Like we don't know when the blue card is going to be ready. So we don't know when we can actually even go to embassy. Another thing was that to even reach the embassy was like a miracle.
What a nightmare.
Was a nightmare.
We sent a message to them and they never responded. They just never respond. Until they responded. Yeah, but one day I just said to Jerry, you know what? Maybe they are actually particular about you living legally in Poland, like you have your job, you live somewhere, like you are just a legal citizen. Yeah. So I told him. Yeah. I'm not yet a citizen. Legal occupant.
So I told him, you know what? Text the embassy. Tell them that you already have the certificate of bachelorhood, which is legalized by Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Nigeria. That you have all the documents, all the rest documents. It's just that you don't have blue card, but you have like a confirmation that you live in a dom asystenta, like in a student house. Yes.
I also had a stamp which the immigration services would normally put on your passport.
Yes.
While waiting for the card to come to you.
Yes. Yes.
So this is an evidence that you started the application, you made the process,
Yes.
but you've not received the card.
Yes.
Yeah.
That you just live legally here. So Jerry texted the embassy, and what, like 5 days later?
Yeah.
It was actually already August. That's what we need to say, that we started the process in May. That was already like maybe the end of July, something like this. So already like 3 months, more than 3 months. Yes. And eventually he got the answer.
They just responded.
They just responded, and they were like, "Good day. Your appointment is blah 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 blah. Best regards." You remember?
Yes.
Without,
I will find this email and probably share, put it on the screen.
so they didn't say, "Oh, even though you don't have your blue card, you can still come. It's
Yeah.
okay." Or bring this one. No, they just said you have an appointment.
They didn't say whether the document I told them I had was sufficient enough to go through with the process. They just said, "Come." And that was kind of shocking to us, because then we didn't know if we would just go there and waste our time, and they will still tell us that those documents are still not enough.
Exactly.
And we had to travel, right? So, but we went in faith that we have all the documents.
First, I told Jerry, I said, if they didn't say no, that's the first most important thing. They didn't say no, you still need your blue card.
Right.
And I believe that they don't want us to come waste our time and whatever just to tell us, no, you need your blue card.
Right.
So we just believe that, okay, it can go. Actually, I said, maybe it's more about just you proving that you just live here in Poland. It's not like you just came from Nigeria and you want to get married to a Polish citizen. No, just to prove something, to have something to prove that you are here legally, you work or whatever. So we were actually ready, but on that day, I remember this one perfectly. That was Friday.
Okay.
That was Friday when you got this message, and we got an appointment for the next Wednesday. But me, I still didn't have any of the documents that I needed, which were also the documents that I needed to take from registry, right? So even the same day, it was like, I remember you sent me this message around 12, and the registry was like till 1.
Okay.
Open till 1. I quickly took my car and I went to registry as fast as possible to get these documents. And do you remember the same day? I sent you a picture of the documents that I got, which was
it's kind of like mad. Like, what is that? Like, how fast you just got yours? That was less than 1 hour.
Less than 1 hour, yeah.
You said you just got in, gave them the things, they gave you back the certificate, and you were out.
So I got all of my documents. No, sorry.
Oh, I was just really angry at me, seriously. While I was very happy for you that you got it, I was just angry at the time it took me to get my own. Like, I had to spend 2-3 months to get a document that you got in less than 30 minutes.
So I got my documents. We started to plan our trip on Wednesday. We collected everything. And I think that this can be a material for a next video. What happened in the embassy?
What happened in the embassy?
Yes.
Well, what then?
That's going to be very interesting.
Shocking.
Very shocking.
So right now, it's the time to subscribe again if you have not subscribed, because you don't want to miss this part. This is the most interesting part of the entire story. So,
thank you.
go ahead right now, hit the subscribe button and the bell beside, and we will see you in the next
See you in the part 2.
Stay tuned.